Okay, so I've been sitting here staring at the screen for like 20 minutes trying to process what is even happening in Port Charles right now. Because, honestly, my brain is kind of melting. It's Thursday, February 26th, I think. Yeah, Thursday, and the whole vibe is just chaotic. Like, good chaotic, but also what is going on chaotic? So let's start with Chase. Harrison Chase. The guy who used to be like the moral compass of the show, or at least the guy who followed the rules while everyone else was breaking them. But now he's completely lost the plot. I mean, literally and figuratively. He's at the Quartermain mansion, right, and he's having this intense conversation with Brooklyn, who, by the way, deserves a medal for dealing with him lately, and she's basically laying it out for him. She's like, we can't adopt a baby until you stop being obsessed with Michael. And she's right. She is so right. Because here's the thing, Chase isn't just looking for justice anymore. It's personal. It's a vengeful pursuit, which sounds like a bad cologne, but it's actually just Chase ruining his own life. Michael literally decked him. Punched him right in the face. And, okay, maybe Chase deserved it. No, wait, violence is bad. Michael shouldn't be punching people, but Chase had Michael's keys. The keys that Willow planted? Wait, let me back up. I need to talk about Willow because if I don't, my head might explode. Willow Kane. The former school teacher. The glowing angelic. I just want everyone to get along, Willow. She is currently the biggest villain on the show, and I am kind of loving it. Is that wrong? I mean, she's drugging Drew. She is literally keeping Drew Kane drugged and locked in so she can run for Congress and pretend to be the grieving supportive wife. That is unhinged. That is soap opera gold. And Chase is over here thinking Michael is the bad guy, totally oblivious to the fact that Willow is the one pulling the strings. Actually, it's even messier than that. 'Cause Alexis, poor Alexis, is starting to figure it out, I think. Or she's getting there. But Sidwell, okay, Jen Sidwell, this guy, he's terrifying. He's got Laura Collins Laura under his thumb, forcing her to recommend Willow for the Congress seat. Can you imagine Laura having to stand there at a press conference, which I think is happening today, or maybe that was yesterday? No. The spoilers said Laura calls a press conference this week, so maybe it's today, and say, vote for Willow. While knowing Willow is, well, maybe Laura doesn't know the full extent, but she knows Sidwell is dangerous. Speaking of dangerous, let's talk about Wyndemere. Because apparently everyone is just hanging out at Wyndemere now, like it's a community center for criminals. Lucas Jones is there, and he's warning Ava Jerome, which, hold on, warning Ava Jerome is usually a waste of time because Ava does what Ava wants. But Lucas is like, stay away from Sidwell. And Ava's probably thinking, honey, I eat guys like Sidwell for breakfast. But Lucas seemed rattled. He's deep in it. He won't leave because of Marco Rios, which, okay, romantic, I guess. But also, is Marco worth getting killed over? And then there's Carly. Carly in the attic. It sounds like a horror movie title. Carly in the attic. She's hiding Valentine Cassadine. Let that sink in. Carly. Hiding. Valentine. The alliance we never knew we needed. But today she's telling him there's a snag. Yeah, Carly, the snag is that Lucas knows too much. Lucas knows about the danger, and he's not going to want Carly coming over for wine nights if it puts anyone at risk. It's getting so complicated. Like, how long can Valentine stay hidden up there before Rocco accidentally outs him? I feel like that's coming. The spoilers mentioned Rocco might expose the hideout, and honestly, kids on this show are terrible at keeping secrets. Except maybe Wiley. Wiley seems to know everything and says nothing. Or, wait, Wiley was the one who saw Chase with the keys. So Wiley is the key. Pun intended. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right, Jason. Jason Morgan and Britt Westbourne. The Britch is back. Can I say that, it's her nickname. But it's sad, right? Because we all know, if you read the spoilers, you know Jason is headed for the exit door this spring. So every scene with him feels like a countdown. He's admitting to Britt today that Ross Cullum is on to them. Cullum is another one of those bad guys who just seems to be everywhere. He grilled Jason and now Jason's like, yep, he knows. So they have to make a move. And Lucas is trying to steal medication for Britt, or something. I think Lucas wants to get a dose to her because of her Huntington's, or maybe it's to help her escape. It's weird though. Jason and Britt have this chemistry that's just, it's palpable. But then you remember he's leaving, and it just makes the whole thing feel tragic. Like, why invest in this if he's just gonna disappear? Unless, wait, what if he doesn't leave? No, the spoilers are pretty clear. Groundwork being laid for Jason's upcoming exit. Ugh, why can't we have nice things? Oh, I totally forgot about the lighter stuff. Or, well, lighter, relative to drugging people in mob wars. Cody Bell and Molly. Molly Lansing Davis. She wrote a book. And apparently, it's based on Cody, or a character based on Cody, and she was going to turn down the deal because she didn't want to hurt his feelings. Which is very Molly. But Cody, who is surprisingly emotionally mature sometimes, is like, no, do it. You were right about the character evolution. That's actually really sweet. I like them. I don't know if I ship them romantically yet, but I like them as whatever this is. And Giovanni Palmieri. He gets good news. Probably about Emma Scorpio Drake coming home. Finally. I feel like we've been hearing about Emma returning for ages. It'll be nice for Gio to have someone his own age who isn't involved in a mob war. Yet. I mean, she's a Scorpio Drake, so give it time. But back to the crazy stuff. I can't stop thinking about the Nathan West thing. Okay, I know the spoilers for today don't explicitly focus on him in the main text I read, but the weekly stuff mentioned his comeback. Is it really him? I mean, Maxie is torn between him and Spinelli. If Nathan is actually alive, that changes everything. But part of me, the cynical part, the part that's been watching this show for too long, thinks it's a trick, or brainwashing, or a mask. Remember the masks, Faison loves a mask. If it's not really Nathan, Maxie is going to be devastated. Again. And Spinelli, poor Spinelli. He's over there telling Lulu he thinks Maxie will choose Nathan. Which, yeah, obviously. It's Nathan. The love of her life. But if it's not Nathan, I don't know. My brain is going in circles. Let's circle back to Chase for a second. The scene with Brooke Lynn. Harrison Chase will ask if Brooklyn Quartermain is telling him they can't adopt until he lets go of his pursuit of justice. That line sticks with me. It's such an ultimatum. And Brooklyn isn't wrong. You can't bring a baby into a house where the dad is obsessed with taking down the uncle. Michael is... Wait, are they related? No. Chase is Finn's brother. Michael is... Well, they're connected through the Quartermain's Corinthos web. Everyone is related somehow. But the point is, Chase is choosing vengeance over family. And that's usually a Sonny move, not a Chase move. It shows how much this Willow situation has twisted everyone up. Willow is the puppet master. It's actually genius writing if you think about it. For years, she was the good one. Now she's planting keys, drugging Drew, and manipulating the DA. And she's doing it all while wearing pastel cardigans, probably. And what about Dante? He's asking Elizabeth for a favor today. What's that about? Probably something medical, or maybe related to the Drew case. Dante turns to Elizabeth Baldwin for a favor. Elizabeth is always getting dragged into stuff. She's the nurse who knows everything. If she finds out Willow is drugging Drew, oh man, Elizabeth would lose it. She takes her job seriously. She wouldn't let that slide. Wait, did I mention Lucas warning Ava again? I feel like I glossed over that. Lucas will corner Ava and make it clear that she needs to stay away from Jen Sidwell. Cornering Ava is brave, but Ava is rattled. Ava doesn't get rattled easily. Sidwell must be terrifying. Or maybe Lucas knows something specific that spooked her. Lucas is in deep, you guys. He's living at Wyndemere, dealing with Sidwell, trying to help Britt, warning Ava. He's juggling a lot. And he's a doctor? Does he even go to work anymore? I guess he's busy being a spy, hostage, boyfriend? It's just... the stakes feel really high right now. Like end of an era high. With Jason leaving and the Sidwell plot ramping up and Willow going full dark side, it feels like everything is about to break. And I'm still stuck on the Carly-Valentin dynamic. Carly will alert Valentine to a snag. Just picture them in the attic. Carly probably pacing, Valentine probably sitting there, looking smug but concerned. They are such an odd pairing, but it works in a we both hate our enemies more than we hate each other kind of way. If Lucas blows their cover or if Rocco finds them, it's over. So yeah, Thursday, February 26th, it's gonna be a lot. We've got Michael's Wrath, which we already saw with the punch, but the fallout is coming, Chase's Dilemma, Willow's scheming, and Jason's countdown. I'm stressed just thinking about it, but I'll be watching. Obviously, I have to know if Molly actually publishes that book. Priorities right. Okay, I think that's everything, or at least the main stuff. I probably missed something about Sunny, but he's probably just brooding somewhere or meeting with Jason. Jason will meet up with Sunny to share the latest Cullum details. Yeah, standard operating procedure. Anyway, that's where my head is at. Port Charles is burning down, and I'm here for the marshmallows. Wait, that's a terrible metaphor, but you know what I mean. It's a mess. A beautiful, dramatic, stress-inducing mess.